Have you ever had a dream, a vision you want for the world? Are you willing to take a giant leap of faith to achieve it? More than 150 years ago, an ordinary man did just that. Francisco Febres Cordero was born to an affluent political family in Cuenca, Ecuador, about 7,000 feet in the Andes. His parents, Francisco and Ana, took great care of him and his siblings Aurelio and Ana. But despite living comfortably, he was born crippled and was not able to use his legs for walking or running. But at the age of 5, he had the vision of the Mother of God and ran towards her, thus curing him. Another miracle occurred 3 years later when he was saved from a mauling wild bull. This would be the start of little Francisco conquering the seemingly impossible. He received his education from the Brothers of the Christian Schools and on March 24, 1868, became a member of the order despite his family's wishes and several unsuccessful attempts to convince them. He was the first Ecuadorian to be received by the order, taking the name Miguel. He was a brilliant and inspiring writer and teacher who worked in Quito, the capital of Ecuador. Many of his textbooks became the standard material for schools in his time. He worked tirelessly for his students, mostly boys whom he taught religion. Due to his impressive work, he was sent to Europe to translate texts from French to Spanish for his fellow brothers and was granted a membership in the National Academies of Ecuador, Spain, France, and Venezuela. Despite his high academic honors, he did not think highly of himself. The most important ones were his students. His first priority had always been working with young men. He taught them catechism and even prepared them for their first Holy Communion. Brother Miguel's simplicity, directness, concern for his students, and compassion to the Sacred Heart of Jesus and the Blessed Virgin Mary were admired by his students. He was a true Lasallian who lived a life of example and virtue, choosing to forsake his family's influence and reputation to live a simple life. Teaching is an example of humility. With his resources, he was generous in guiding his students and sharing his talents even outside his community. He was enthusiastic and zealous in breaking language barriers by translating texts that would become the standard. Saint Miguel Febres Cordero was a man of extraordinary courage. He chose to practice his gift and teach young minds to love and serve God and his people. He served as an inspiration to his community, country, and now the world. He showed us that we can overcome our limitations and become our personal heroes.